Welcome everybody to the week of October 15th pick a card reading. Today we have a couple little trinkets instead of stones. So if you have never done a pick a card reading before, you're just going to take a few moments and take a couple deep breaths and see which pile or trinket you are feeling drawn to. There's no right or wrong answer. If you're watching a pile and you feel it isn't resonating at all, you can always switch a pile, or you can watch more than one pile if you're feeling drawn to more than one pile. So we have for pile number 1, I don't know how well my Zoom, we have this little ladybug pin. For pile number 2, we have this little bear with a shovel. And for pile number 3, we have this little mushroom pendant. So, if you just take a few moments and try to decide which one you feel drawn to, and we'll get into it. If you need a few more moments, pause the video here. Hello, group number 1, or the group that chose the ladybug pendant. I don't know why I keep going to call this something different. I keep saying beetle. I guess it is a beetle. This is your weekly pick a card reading for the week of October the 15th. So, we started out with now is a lucky time, the rabbit spirit. Moving forward, get ready for positive change and choices. Make the best choices. We have the 8 of Pentacles here and the Ace of Pentacles. So it looks like you've been working really hard at something new. You may have this false belief that nothing's going to come of it. Even because you feel like you're putting in all this work and you're not seeing any results as of yet. But that's an illusion. It's not actually how it is. You're moving, it's moving steadily forward. You've got a whole bunch of you get a prince, a queen, and the princess. Let's see. You also have the 2 of Pentacles, which any 2s for me talk about finding a balance. This one here, she's like smelling the rose, smelling the flowers, and just kind of in a daydreamy state. But I don't feel like that's you. I feel like you were maybe like that at one point, and then you've kind of gone the exact opposite, where you're kind of now feeling disappointed, like, oh my goodness, I shouldn't have been daydreaming that way. But you're starting to give up a little too soon. Because you have the Queen of Pentacles here. And you have the Princess of Wands. And if you look, like, she's looking off into a distance trying to find something. But here's the papers. Here's the stuff that she's looking for closer up, but she's looking way off into a distance here. So it is closer than you realize. So this feels like it could be like a passion project or something going on within your career. There's definitely going to be that positive change. Just make sure you find that right balance and make the right choices, the best choices for you and your future, not based off of emotion. And if you do that, if you make those best choices based off the future and not just emotions, let's see what the results will be. You have the Six of Wands, which talks about celebration. So yeah, it'll come out successful, very successful. Let's see if there's any, not that deck, this deck here. Any last little, this is a pretty short one, but let's see if there's any last little messages. Raise above any tribulations. You're resilient. So, definitely, like I said, there's definitely that feeling of things aren't, but it's the work is paying off. It may seem like it's like a stale feeling is what I'm getting. Like, it's like you feel like everything's just stalled and it's not going anywhere. It's not that it's bad. It's just you feel stalled. But, a lot of times it's when you're about to give up that things actually, if you kept going, things were going to take off. So keep going. You're gonna, like I said, you're gonna get there to that celebration phase. Well, group one, it was short but sweet, but that is your message for the week of October the 15th. Have a great day. If you like this reading, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you feel so inclined and would like to see more like this, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your pick a card reading for the week of October the 15th. You were the group that picked the little bear with the shovel working hard. So I believe that this reading is going to be based around work for the most part. For some of you, I feel like a few of you, it may be related to a relationship, a new relationship. So we'll start off here. You have your new beginnings card. So there's definitely something new coming up. And then you have the Hangman in reverse, which is talking about the need to see something from a different perspective. For me, it can also talk about kind of like a spot of indecision, especially with it sitting right here next to the Seven of Swords, which my definition is completely different than what the actual book is. For me, he's looking back, trying to make a decision whether to go pick up those extra swords here. But it's like he already got his hands full, so he's not sure if that's what he wants to do, if he should leave it behind, or if he should go back and get it. Like reflecting, looking at the past. So I feel like whatever this decision around work is, maybe the person's being too focused on what's behind them instead of what's the future. Maybe they're focusing on, past errors or failures. I don't think anything's really a failure. I think it's just a learning experience. you have next to that, the next thing here is the Six of Wands. And this talks about success. It can talk about leadership. It can talk about being an influencer, influencing all these people in a positive way. You also have the Death in reverse, which comes back again to clinging on to the past, a fear of change, not wanting to move forward out of fear, not because you can't do it, but out of fear. But then you have the Nine of Pentacles down here, which again talks about if you can move past that fear, you're going to have success. You're going to have achievement, and you will get a successful harvest from it. Maybe you need to look into getting a little bit more knowledge with the Seek Knowledge card. But you have also the magic works within you or through you. And you also have the Magician, which is basically the same card. And that talks about a natural talent, the ability to manifest things. In other words, you're able to make what you, if you put the work in, you're able to get what you want with it. Within realistic expectations, obviously. You're not going to like wish for a purple elephant and have it appear. That's not that kind of thing. But, you're definitely able to get this success. Because you also have the Emperor here, which is talking about the need to take action. It is a card of analytical thinking. He knows what he needs to do to get where he needs to go. He's very confident in that. It can talk about getting promotions as well. However, I feel like in this situation with these cards that for most people who are watching this particular group, you're either self-employed or looking at becoming self-employed, or you're your own boss kind of thing. But there's something like that you've been hesitant about. If you stop looking back at the past, use those past things as a way to learn and move forward. Don't look at it as a stumbling block, because that will hold you back if you use it as a stumbling block. And then your final card here is the Sun card, which again talks about joy, inspiration, success, your dreams coming true. So you definitely do have this. And, the biggest thing is get out of this place of indecision. Stop thinking about this past stuff. Take that action that you need to take. You already know what you need to do to get there, to get to the success. And you will make it happen no matter what here. You may need to do, like I said, a little bit more learning about something, but I don't feel like it's like go back to school kind of learning. It's like, watch some videos or do a day class kind of thing. It's not a like, oh, I got to go back to university to get there. And it's gonna be something small, and maybe it's just about how to design your sign for your company or something along those lines. If that's the case and that's the situation you're in. And if you're someone who's not in that situation, your hard work is going to pay off. You may need to do, like I said, a little bit of extra learning to get to this promotion here and this success. But you need to stop worrying about that past. You need to stop. It almost can feel like for some people that maybe you have been offered a promotion of some sort already and you haven't made that decision. You're looking back at the past and you're fearing what if I don't like this new position? Don't worry about it. If you trust your instincts, you know you can do it. If it's what you want to do, go for it, because it's going to be successful. If it's something you feel like you really don't want to do and you feel like you're pressured, don't do it. It's that simple. Follow your intuition with it. Yeah. And then at the bottom of the deck, you had the Seven of Pentacles, and she's like choosing from the tree what coin, or in some, it's an apple in some, but choosing what coin she wants from this big group of coins. So you definitely have that ability, group 2. This week looks like it's going to be a good week for you. Take those action steps. Start moving past those fears. I know it's hard, but you can do it. If you like this reading, group number 2, I would love it if you would give this reading a thumbs up. And if you feel like you would like to see more of these, go ahead and press that subscribe button. And until next week, bye for now. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your week of October 15th pick a card reading. This is also the group that had picked the little mushroom charm. Let's get started in just a moment here. So it starts off with there's always enough and potential. Think big for your future. So there's this feeling like your dreams are not going to come true. Like this, just kind of waiting and waiting and waiting and feeling like it's just never going to happen kind of thing. But it looks like you've got enough, friends and things like that, that you are on the right path kind of thing. But this here card can kind of also talk about that wait, like waiting for the right wave to come in to surf. Oh, you guys have 3 threes here. It's like you have more options than you realize. And whatever this is that you're kind of feeling discouraged about, you're going to probably have to move forward without having any idea what the results are going to be. You don't always have to know the end result before you start taking the steps, if that makes any sense. And then you got yet again here, like for me, this is another one that talks about, this one talks more about friends, but this one talks to me more about like teamwork, cooperation, collaboration, that kind of thing. And it's saying here that you absolutely need to follow your intuition on these things. You need to stop worrying about what the results are going to be. I had a couple other cards here that were, just 4 of them here, that I left upside down. So you have memories and cherished memories of loved ones. So maybe this for me at the moment with the rest of this, it's feeling like it's saying to me more along the lines of cherish that time with like your friends and stuff. It can be remembering your loved ones as well, but maybe there's something like you can look at that would be a way that, you know, they were able to have faith in what they were doing, kind of thing, in their self. And that's funny because then I have believe in yourself. You also have this card, and for me this card can have a couple different meanings. It can mean focus on just one or two small little things instead of having your focus all over the place. But it can also mean, for me, that you don't have to have everything just perfect, for that light to shine in and to brighten up. But it feels like in this one, it's for most people who pick this one, it feels like it's the first, that you don't need to focus on everything at once. Focus on one or two baby steps at a time and just move forward. And you will have transformation. Focus on one or two baby steps at a time. Continue to wait. Work with your friends, family, coworkers on things. Believe in yourself. Trust your intuition. You are enough. You are enough. Well, group 3, I'm going to keep it kind of short and sweet this week. I hope that if you resonated with this pile, that you'll go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please feel free to go ahead and press that subscribe button. My plan is to try to post a video a week. Eventually, I would like to be able to go live and do some non-pick a card videos, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, have a great day. Bye for now.